Disclaimer, this product was provided to the author to do a review. All opinions are 100% authors and authors alone. For more information, visit bit.ly/dbdisclose.
Hey guys, this is your friend Iggy back again. Today I'm super excited to bring you another unboxing and overview, this time of the EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 XC Ultra Gaming Edition video card. Now EVGA did not send this to me. I asked a lot, but I had to squeeze every single penny to buy this card to bring it to you guys. Mind you, a little bit for me too, but to bring it to you guys, to give you guys, to show you guys, aside from the unboxing, I'm going to do a review, of course, to show you guys the performance benefit over maybe the GTX 1080 Ti FTW3, and maybe also over a 1070 card as well. And to tell you guys, should you get it or should you skip on it? But anyway, come over here real quick and let's see what's inside, and I'm going to talk you through all the specifications, the features, the benefits, and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a good one. Come over here real quick. Alright, so here she is again. The EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 XC Ultra Gaming. The model number for this bad boy is 08G-P4-2183-KR. Alright, so we can see here the video card. We can also see a little opening right over here. So I'm assuming the card's gonna slide open this way. We can see now they cut out this just for me, because just in case I hit myself on the head. Thank you, EVGA. I don't get this sharp edge like I would here, so they did this just for me. Thank you, EVGA. Thank you. So then along the side, EVGA GeForce RTX 2080. On the top, kind of the same. Other side, they couldn't think of anything here, so they just made it black, and that's okay. The top, we can see EVGA XC Ultra, and then the tape with all the EVGA stickers all over it are GeForce RTX 2080. And then along the back, Star Wars style, EVGA XC Ultra GeForce RTX 2080. The GeForce RTX is powered by the all-new NVIDIA Turing architecture to give you incredible new levels of gaming realism, speed, power, efficiency, and immersion. This is graphics reinvented. So, as I said here, it is based off NVIDIA's Turing architecture, and it's going to be supporting titles with real-time ray tracing for more realistic visuals and lighting 25% faster than Pascal. So that's pretty nice. Now, again, that's for the ray tracing and all that, but we don't know just yet, or at least here on that performance level, and I'm going to show you guys. It's also featuring the NVIDIA Tensor architecture, which enables artificial intelligence and neural networking. So the performance of the cards can actually improve over time rather than keeping their current performance levels and then solely relying on driver optimization, which you'll get some performance increase, you know, but not a ton. And then along the bottom, GeForce Experience, GeForce Highlights, and Ansel, GeForce Ready drivers, all that good stuff. But let's get to the good stuff in here. You guys can see it. It's a big box. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Ooh. Alright, I don't want it to fall too far. So I'm just going to... Man, this is a big card. So this card takes up 2.75, or I don't know how to say that correctly, but it essentially takes up 3 PCI slots. Mind you, it only fits in one physical PCI slot, a by 16 or a by 8, but it takes up 3 spaces. So it is a huge card. So they did that, being that it's built off the ICX2 cooling with hydrodynamic bearings. So it has a 58% increased heatsink surface area for better heat dissipation. And I'm gonna put the card aside just for right now to see what else is in the box. So this is just a ton of foam. I wanna make sure FedEx or UPS or DHL or whoever don't mess it up. All right, more foam here. But then we have this, all right, nice little looking pen box. Let's see what's inside. All right, and well, nothing else in there, and I'll open the other side so you can see completely through it. See my finger? All right, nothing else there. And then we have an EVGA badge. Let me take it out so you guys can see it in its full glory. Okay, you can see that right there. Pretty nice looking. And then I'm sure that's 3M adhesive or some sort of adhesive. Okay, and then here we have the EVGA GeForce RTX installation guide. I am going to be doing a full build around this. So kind of a rebuild, should I say, but including this card as well. So catch it here. Here they're going to give you very brief instructions. So you're going to be using your 8-pin and your 8-pin and your 6-pin PCIe connections for power. It's got 1, 2, well, there is a third one in there somewhere, I don't see, and 3 display ports, 1 HDMI, and 1 USB Type-C connection. The USB-C is for the upcoming Virtual Link standard for VR headsets, but I'm kind of curious to see if it'll take a regular USB Type-C connection. I might try that out. All right, so that's option 1. So we're going to be using option 2. That's that 0.275 right here. So I don't know how to pronounce that really. So, and then they have an option 3 for 2 slots. And well, either way, we're on option 2 with this card. All right, then they go over connecting the display, driver installation, minimum system requirements. Now, this requires a minimum of 650 watt power supply. As I mentioned, with 1 available 6-pin and 1 available 8-pin PCIe connector, it's gonna have a power draw of 210 watts. I'm sure that's just stock. That's not overclocked. Overclocked, I think, or it should require more power. And it supports Windows 10 and Windows 7 64-bit. All right, and then along the back, they show hardware installation, again, basic. Turn off your computer, disconnect the power cord, remove any existing graphics card, and pop this guy in. It's kind of that simple, but not really. Again, I'm gonna go over that in the build video. Then they show a 2 or 3-way slot SLI connector and a 2 or 4-way SLI connector right there. All right, and then in here we have, let's see, a DVI to HDMI connector, and this supports HDMI, or the video card supports HDMI 2.0B and display ports of 1.4. Okay. Oh, and this heavy card. Very heavy card. So here we have the card itself, and it's got a bunch of, just listen to it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was good. And then that is nice along the back. Turn it upside down. GeForce RTX 280. That is beautiful back there. So this guy has a 1815 megahertz boost clock with 2944 pixel pipelines or CUDA cores, 334 gigatexel texture fill rate with 8192 megs or 8 gigs, 256-bit GDDR6, 14,000 effective megahertz, running at 448 gigabytes of memory bandwidth. This will be utilizing a PCIe 3.0 connection. And as I mentioned back here, let's see, 1, 2, 3 display ports, 1 HDMI port, and 1 USB Type-C connection. It supports up to 4 monitors connected simultaneously at a max digital resolution of 7680 by 4320 for 8K gaming. That is beautiful. Alright, it supports NVIDIA GPU boost, like you would imagine it would, and then a max refresh rate of 144 Hertz. As I mentioned before, and you can see with this huge heatsink, it is utilizing EVGA's ICX2 cooling with hydrodynamic bearings. So, sounds like something's hitting there. I need to analyze that a little bit closer. Okay, well this one is running fine. But anyway, I'll take a look into that a little bit later on. Sorry guys, I had to do a quick edit. So that's been fixed. It's not grinding. What I did was I kind of just held this down, kind of grinded down. Not a whole lot, but you know, I've had this happen to me before. So now you can see, spins perfectly fine. It's not grinding on anything, so pretty cool. Just wanted to show you guys that that's not a big issue. The new fan design features increased airflow and quieter operation. So increased airflow by 11.5% and reduced noise levels by 4%. So the hydrodynamic bearings over here reduce noise again by 15 additional percent. And then this right over here, this logo here, is RGB lit. This card comes with EVGA's 3-year warranty. So if you've ever had to work with anybody for a warranty of a card or a motherboard or anything, and then you've dealt with EVGA as well, you'll find EVGA support is second to none. They are amazing. So the card's height over here is 4.5 inches or 114.3 millimeters. The length from over here to over here is 10.6 inches or 269.2 millimeters. As I mentioned before, it does require 3 slots. And then when you get the card, and if you register soon enough, they'll give you a free trim kit. So like for maybe, I think it's right here and right here. So you can change the colors. You see right now they're white, but you can make them red and 2 other colors. But aside from all that, the card supports NVIDIA Ansel, real-time ray tracing with Microsoft's upcoming release of DirectX ray tracing API. As of this video, it's not out just yet. It does support NVIDIA's G-Sync And then, as I mentioned, DX12 API, Vulkan API, and OpenGL 4.5. Also HDCP support of 2.2. Now, it doesn't come with it because, as you can see, there is no software included. But once you get this card and you register it and all that good stuff, you are able to get EVGA's new Precision X1. And from what I saw, obviously I just unboxed it, so I haven't been able to see it just yet, but I've seen screenshots and everything. It's got a nice, sexy new layout, a lot more features, a lot more control. It has real-time wattage monitoring and asynchronous fan control, so if you want this one to speed up faster or this one slower, you know, you can control all that. So it's pretty nice. And then on the NVIDIA side, the card allows for DLSS, or deep learning super sampling. So it's kind of like super sampling, a version of super sampling, but it won't kill the performance of your card. So that is super nice, and definitely I'm going to give that a try. And then in games that it does not utilize the RTX cores for, let's say, ray tracing or whatever, it's going to turn that off and then draw less power, and then of course with that draw less heat. And then right over here you can see that is their big SLI fingers there, so that you can SLI your cards. And whoops, put it on backwards, so just so you can see the card a little bit better. Oh, look at the back there. Okay, and then they have this little protection here, so you won't get the grease from your fingertips on these connections. Alright, so, oh, and there's actually one right here that I didn't notice. So you can see that right there. Alright, so that's about it for now. This is Iggy again, doing an unboxing and an overview of the EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 XC Ultra Gaming Edition. You're going to see a lot more from me soon. Iggy out. See you guys.
Disclaimer: this product was provided to the author to do a review. All opinions are 100% authors and authors alone. For more information, visit bit.ly/dbdisclose. To have your product or brand showcased on Dragon Blogger, visit bit.ly/reviewmyproduct. Thank you for watching.